Ooh, what's poppin', what's poppin'? Wait till I tell y'all this shit.
I was gonna rip his heart out, I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. Lex is a conqueror, no, I'm Alexander, he's no Alexander. I'm the best ever, there's never been anybody ruthless. I'm Sonny Liston, I'm Jack Dempsey, there's no one like me.
I'm Teofimo Lopez, 11-0, 9 KOs. The best to do it right now in the game is to take over. Shout out to BN Boxing News.
Hey, girls, continue. I've been welterweight champion of the world. Everybody go follow BN Boxing News.
What's poppin', what's poppin'? I know I'm hardly on here, but I'm on here today. I'm on here today. Man, it's kind of, let's put it this way. I'm here to talk about Oleksandr Usyk. After defeating Anthony Joshua for the second time, he said some shit, though. He said some things that I need him to back up. He said some shit like, hey, I want to fight Deontay Wilder. And then later on, he came back and said he wanted to fight Tyson Fury. But now it looks like he ain't trying to fight either one of those dudes. You know what I'm saying? And to me, that's just like on some duck shit. Like, dude, I just think it's boxing, period, where nobody cares about Undisputed. Why isn't fucking Undisputed important to these people, to everybody? Just having that one face, one champion, the dude that got all the marbles. Why isn't that important to them? Why isn't it important? I mean, why is it so important to the fans and not to anyone else? I don't know. It kind of boggles me. It kind of upsets me because it's just, it's certain shit you want to see as a boxing fan. You know what I'm saying? What's going on with your Moonish? What's going on with your boy? Moonshot XRP, what's going on with you, my brother? Some shit that you just want to see, and then when you just can't see it, it kind of upsets you, man. That's just on some real shit. I'm just sitting here thinking and looking at some shit. And, initially, like I said, Tyson Fury's calling them out. And if I'm not mistaken, this Tyson Fury versus Usyk was supposed to be slated for the first quarter of next year, which is why Tyson Fury took the fight with Derek Chisora, on December 3rd. He took that particular fight so that he can get him one in right quick, a tune-up in right quick, because he beat Derek Chisora twice before. So this fight, we all know it's not really a challenge for Tyson Fury. It's just, look, let me get me a quick tune-up in so I can get myself ready for the Usyk fight, for all of the marbles. And now, Eddie Hearn come out and say, hey, fuck, that shit ain't finna happen. You know what I'm saying? He gonna fight somebody else, because IBF just mandated Usyk to fight someone else, for the IBF championship belt. There's two things he can do. Usyk could just say, take the fucking IBF, throw that bitch in the trash can, and go ahead and just fight Tyson Fury anyway. Or he could just pay his mandate, Philip Hrgovic, I think that's his name, Hrgovic, just pay him some step-aside money, and go ahead and do his Undisputed. One of those two has to happen, man, because at the end of the day, I want to see Undisputed, man. Undisputed has to happen. Enough of the bullshit. Tyson Fury done called you all kind of fucking names, and it needs to happen. According to Eddie Hearn, they're gonna just make negotiations for a purse bid. They're gonna go straight to a purse bid. They don't even want to make negotiations on this particular fight. So they think they can get more money by trying to sell a fight to a network under a purse bid. So we're gonna have to see how that ends up. I'm hoping none of that shit work out. I'm hoping that Oleksandr Usyk's fight is forced to fight for Undisputed. There's two fights I want to see him fight. 04 is to fight Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury. Make your bed, Oleksandr Usyk. Make your bed, choose what you want to do, and do it. I mean, you was the one talking all that shit, saying what you was going to do. So now we want you to stand on it. We want you to stand on that shit. And that's on some real shit. Oh yeah, Moonshot. Thank you. What's going on with you, Bruce Gas? What's going on with you, brother? Just on there for a few minutes, man. On here for a few minutes, man. It was good talking to you guys, chopping up with you guys last night, man. On Skywalker's channel, man. That was nice chopping up with y'all guys last night, bro. Y'all my dogs, man. Well, I think we had great conversation. I think we all made our points, stated our points, which was awesome. I liked it, man. I liked it. Yeah, but my whole deal is with this whole Oleksandr Usyk thing. First of all, who do we want to see Oleksandr Usyk fight? Me personally, I prefer Oleksandr Usyk fight Undisputed. I want to see him fight Undisputed. I want to see him fight for all the marbles. So with that being said, I would like to see him fight Tyson Fury. But if he's not going to fight for Undisputed, fight for someone that has the balls that will fight for Undisputed, which is like a Deontay Wilder. Ain't nothing. If that dude right there don't give a fuck, he'll fight whoever. So I want with the belt. That's I need you to make these fights. These fights has to happen. The Philip Hodjovic shit, man, for the IBF. Nobody cares to see that. The dude, I understand, he just won his fight, but that ain't what we want to see. Couldn't fight sleep. What the hell that mean? But yes, you're right. Only shot Tyson Fury. We want to see him fight Tyson Fury for all the marbles. That comes first and foremost. That's what we all want to see. Yes, Bruce Gass, you're right. Fury fighting Derek Chisora sets a bad precedent. Yeah, you're right. But I think he's only fighting Chisora for a tune-up fight, just to get him back in fighting gear, to get himself right to fight Oleksandr Usyk, who looks like he's trying to go in a different direction. That's the whole deal. I'm not giving Tyson Fury no pass now. Don't get it twisted. I'm not giving him no pass. But if you had to look and see how he done it in the past, he's always gotten tune up before going into a major fight. That's just his thing, bro. He gets himself a tune up and then he goes. So I'm hoping this whole purse bid thing that that Oleksandr Usyk's going into, I'm hoping that shit don't work out. I'm hoping that he mans up, fight Tyson Fury, and let's get this Undisputed thing going. But you gotta understand, man, these dudes are old, bro. These dudes are 30, 34, 35 or better. Even Deontay Wilder, man, I mean, they up in age. These fights either have to happen now or they won't never happen. And I don't never want nobody to come across the edge talking about what if Oleksandr Usyk would have fought Deontay. I don't want to hear that fucking shit. Because you know why? Them dudes can fight now. I don't want to hear what if Oleksandr Usyk would have fought Tyson Fury. Dude, it's the time. It's now. If they don't fight now, we as fans should never imagine them fighting each other later on. That's bullshit. I can't stand those fights that we hallucinate. Just like even the Errol Spence and the Turnbull Crawford. If those dudes don't fight each other now, in the future, and then the next year, the year after that, when these guys get out of boxing, I don't want to hear what we think would have happened. Because you know why? None of that shit matters. It won't matter. Your thoughts, your ideas, none of that shit would fucking matter. And that's where I'm coming from. You know, these dudes got to fight each other now. Pressure, relentless pressure from the fans needs to be put on these fighters, especially for Undisputed. You know, I don't give a damn how we feel about Tyson Fury or anybody else. I think that we start adding that pressure so we can see these fights, Undisputed, especially. Like I need to see Undisputed. That's just my deal. You know, I want to hit that one champ. And if Tyson Fury, like I said, in order for him to be the best heavyweight, he need all those marbles. He need all the belts. Right now, I can clearly say, in the super welterweight division, I can say it without even pausing, Jermell Charlo is the best super welterweight. I could clearly say Devin Haney is the best lightweight in 135. I can say that shit and not even pause, not even give a fuck what anybody has to say. I could do that because they got all the fucking marbles and they did what they had to do to get all the marbles. You know what I'm saying? So Devin Haney is definitely the motherfucker at 135. Jermell Charlo is definitely the motherfucker at 154. So with that being said, you know what I'm saying? With that being said, if Tyson Fury wants to be the motherfucker at heavyweight, he got to get that last strap. You know, he got to get that one. He got to get the last strap. Believe it or not, Canelo Alvarez. I kind of heard these. He's the motherfucker at 168, but he got some other monsters at 168 that's calling him out. He ain't trying to do nothing. So even though he's that motherfucker, bro, he gotta fight these people, bro, to further show us that he's really that motherfucker. I mean, he did what he had to do to get there, but you gotta answer those calls. Not saying you gotta answer all those calls, but you gotta answer some of those calls. That's some real shit. That's some real shit. You gotta answer some of those calls, man. But man, that was my main thing, man. I want to come on here and just talk about Oleksandr Usyk for a second. Damn shame. Those mandates are gonna happen whenever you have 3 of the major straps. It's gonna happen, all right. There are gonna be some mandates, but your decision tells the fans and tells everyone. Tells us a lot about you. So, depending on the decision that he makes, I think we'll know what kind of guy and what kind of character he is. Because there is such a thing as step aside money. I think Undisputed can overrule any other fight out there. So, well, I'm just hoping that Oleksandr Usyk makes the right choice. And he fights Tyson Fury for Undisputed. If he don't fight Tyson Fury for Undisputed, he might as well retire, let the belts go, man. Give the other young lions that's coming up a chance to get those damn belts. Or give Deontay Wilder a shot. Let him knock your fucking block off. And then we'll have to see a Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder 4. That motherfucker will sell. Y'all know it's gonna sell. Probably be the biggest fucking fight in history for all the fucking marbles. Yes, I'm a fan. I just want to see some fucking fights. By any means necessary, give me the fights I want to see. And we got to continue to put the relentless pressure on these fighters. You can't lay at home with a fucking belt, with a fucking strap for a year and a half, and not give us these fights. Then pop up online, talk all this shit like you that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That ain't how it go. You gotta show us that you that dude. Do what you gotta do. Fight who you have to fight. and then we'll crown you. I do it myself. I get on this bitch every day and talk how bad you are. Like I told you, I come on this bitch every day and say Devin Haney a bad motherfucker or Jamel Charlo a bad motherfucker. I ain't gonna hesitate. On the shoe, you got a problem with Wilder? He said, Wilder for fuck that. Man, he's out there. He's still a challenger. And not only that he's a challenger, bro. You can't go on the air and say something and don't mean it. I'm the type of person, whatever I say, my man of my word, I'm going to back it up. If I tell somebody I'm going to slap the shit out of him, I'm going to slap the shit out of him. That's just how I am. Even with consequences or everything else that's laid out before me. Whatever I say I'm going to do as a man, I do it. And that's what the fuck he did. What's good with the G5? What's good with you, my brother? I'm in the building, man, for a little bit, man. I ain't going to be on here much longer. Thank you for showing up, my brother. Thank you for showing up. Yeah. So my whole deal with that is, dog, he said he wanted to fight Wilder. And he talked a lot of shit. He ain't show up at Wilder's fight. He ain't do nothing he said he was going to do as a man. And I take every man's word for place value. So don't say some shit that you really don't mean. And that's the problem I got with him, bro. He said some shit, back it up. There you go. You want Wilder next, you want to fuck him up? Fuck him up. Shit. We all know he's beatable. We all know he's beatable now. Show us. We just don't know if this Wilder's beatable, though. Fuck, let's just be real about it. I like Wilder, just not a Tyson 4. Don't want that. Okay, I get that. But I'm saying it has to be for all the marbles, all the belts. I'm not saying just a Wilder Tyson Fury right now. No, that won't make no sense. You're correct. No, I'm not asking for that. This is what I'm saying. I say it again. This is what I'm saying. I say it again. I have no problem saying it again. I want Oleksandr Usyk to fight Tyson Fury for Undisputed, for all of the belts. Like G5 say facts, right? For all of the belts. If he's scared of Tyson Fury, don't want to fight Tyson Fury, I know a motherfucker that's not afraid of him, that'll fight him. But you got to give that motherfucker a chance at fighting you. And if you give him a chance at fighting you, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock your ass out and confiscate your belts. Once he confiscates your belts, he'll be a unified champion. Now, in order for Tyson Fury to be undisputable, Tyson Fury will have to fight Deontay Wilder. Then it makes it Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder 4, which I'm sure a lot of people will want to see that for all of the belts. Because believe it or not, regardless of what we all may think, Tyson Fury, number 1, Deontay Wilder, number 2 in the heavyweight division. Although it may hurt for me to say that. So far, that has been proven until further ado. You know what I'm saying? Deontay Wilder got to go out there and do the damn thing. And then we all can say, you know, right now, everything shows that Tyson Fury's beat him or better. You know, there's a lot of cheating allegations out there that we all have seen. But that's another whole conversation. I ain't gonna open up that Pandora's box. Moonshine, I get what you're saying, brother. Yeah. I want to see Undisputed. Right now, the only way we can see Undisputed in the heavyweight division is if Tyson Fury versus Oleksandr Usyk happens. Oleksandr Usyk have to bypass his IBF challenge versus Philip Herstovic. He got to bypass that. He got to do some step aside, pay this fucking man, get this man off your back. Pay this man whatever he want, get him off your back. Once you get that man off your back, go after Tyson Fury. Go get his ass. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, one shot. You're right. Wilder does have a good chance to beat Tyson Fury next time. I mean, you done fought this man 3 times already. And the way I look at it in the book, Wilder won the first one, Tyson Fury won the last 2. So, you never know what's going to happen next. I would like to see it, man. Like I said, I don't like to guesstimate fights. I would like to see it. I just need these dudes to get in the ring and show us who's going to do what. But right now, the first step of action that we need is for Oleksandr Usyk to pay Usyk, step aside money, and go after Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury is doing a tune-up fight on December 3rd versus Derek Chisora. And after that fight, I'm pretty sure, which is damn near a month away, 3 weeks away, he's going to call Oleksandr Usyk out. He's going to want Oleksandr Usyk. Oleksandr Usyk has to be at that Tyson Fury fight. He should man up, go to that Tyson Fury fight, call him out. Let him know, hey, I'm here for you. And that fight needs to be talked about or need to be displayed on air on December 3rd. And that should be the next big thing happening in the first quarter of next year. 2022, we had a blast. 2022 was an awesome year. So at the end of the day, I want 2023 to be the same way. We need these undisputed fights. I think Bud Crawford versus Errol Spence is still going to happen. I think what's going to happen is Bud Crawford's going to get his tune-up fight. And after Bud Crawford gets his tune-up fight on December 3rd, he's going to go hard in the paint calling Errol Spence out. Watch what I tell you. Errol Spence has to fight whoever his Mando is. As soon as he fights his Mando, be ready for whatever. So 2023, don't get it twisted. It's going to be a great time of boxing. But these fights, they got to start announcing these fights. They already announced one awesome fight that we can't all wait. The David Benavidez versus Adam Plant. I'm going for Benavidez. I'm a Benavidez fan. I like him. I think he's a real dude. He cool as a motherfucker. He don't let that all this what they call that shit. When a motherfucker start acting like they bigger than what they are, and they, celebrity bullshit, for like a celebrity boxer or whatever. He don't let all that shit get to him. You see David Benavidez anywhere you see him at. He don't come holler at you like a real dude. But some of these boxers, they see you and they want to run from you. They don't want to speak to you. Look, dude, if I come speak to you like a man. I don't want nothing from you. I don't even want no autograph. I may not even ask you for a fucking picture. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna come talk and say, man, what's happening, bro? What's next? That's all I want to know. But when they start acting like, like they don't want to talk to a motherfucker, hey, bro, it's on you. Yeah, it needs some humbling. A lot of them need some humbling, brother. And you know how they get that humbling? They get humbled right there in that fucking ring. When a motherfucker knock their ass out, I guarantee you see them after that. Hey, man, what's up? Can I holler at you? I guarantee they come holler at you then. Somebody knock their fucking block off. They'll talk to you then. Bring them back down to reality, bro. That's what needs to happen. That's what needs to happen. But that's the whole deal, man. That's the topic of the show, man. Topic of the show is who should Oleksandr Usyk fight next, man? Usyk, man, I mean, nobody cares to see that. That guy, we already knew the outcome of that fight. And I'm going to tell anybody this here, that's just kind of man I am. If I know the outcome of a fight, I don't care to see it. Boy, you wilded out, boy. Ass whooped. That's right. If we already know the outcome of a fight, we don't want to see it. We care to see something we don't know the outcome of. If I don't know the outcome, that's the shit I want to see. Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence, I don't know the outcome. I just know it's gonna be it's gonna be a freaking chess match out there. And whoever got the most cojones, whoever could bulldoze the other one, is gonna be the champion. Tyson Fury versus Oleksandr Usyk. point towards Tyson Fury. But you never know with the smaller guy Oleksandr Usyk, who's a hell of a boxer. You know, you never know. So because they have that unknown, you never know factor, it's a fight that you want to see. You know, that's just what it is, man. I just want to see some good boxing. Like I said, shout out to G5 Gabe, man. If y'all hadn't followed, if you're not following G5 Gabe, follow him. Boom and Shop, man. What's going on with you, man? Thank you for always supporting me. My boy, Bruce Gas. If you hadn't been following Bruce Gas, man, make sure you follow him. Bruce Gas and Jazz, man. He be on there with that toga tool, smoking that yeah. You know what I'm saying? But that's just what it is, man. I just want some nice, good boxing. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. You know, make sure you comment below. Who would you like to see Oleksandr Usyk fight next? Who would you like to see Tyson Fury fight next? Talking about after the fight on December 3rd. Who you want to see undisputed? Do you want to see Oleksandr Usyk do what he said he wanted to do? He said he wanted to beat up Deontay Wilder. He said he wanted to call out Deontay Wilder and fight Deontay Wilder. Is that what you want to see? What do you want to see? I appreciate you, Mooney Soon. Appreciate you. You know. So it's all about what you want to see, what you want to do. And like I said, I think there's gonna be some great boxing coming. It's just we as fighters, we gotta put that relentless pressure on these fighters and let them know we're not just gonna accept any fucking thing. We don't just want to see any type of fighting, bro. We want to see some real good fighting. You know what I'm saying? I want to see some shit. I want to see some good shit. Yeah, bro. That's just where I'm at with the shit, dog. I just want to see a good fight, man. I ain't got time for no bullshit, man. You know, I ain't got time for no bullshit. I want to see some real good fighting, man. I want these guys to fight. I'm a big time undisputed, man. All the marbles. If you're talking undisputed, that's what I want to see. I always look for that one face, one champ dude. That's the big old thing about me. I'm a big guy at that shit. One face, one champ. And until there's one face, one champ, fuck it. None of it makes sense. And that's on some real shit. So, one face, one champ. I definitely would love to see Oleksandr Usyk versus Tyson Fury. And if that can't happen, Tyson Fury, fuck, there's nobody else for Tyson Fury to fight out there. There's nobody else. I wouldn't recommend him fighting none of those young bucks. You know, he sparred with most of them, so at the end of the day, so I would say Tyson Fury needs to go ahead and go for undisputed. If he ain't fighting undisputed, man, he go ahead and hang it up. You know, so that's what I say for Tyson Fury. Deontay Wilder is gonna fight Andy Ruiz next. He's gonna knock that motherfucker out, which is good. That's what we need to see. And after he make a hell of a statement with Andy Ruiz, who wants it next? Anthony Joshua? Or you gonna continue to run? Huh? Or you gonna continue to run? Shit. Oleksandr Usyk, what you gonna do? Fight undisputed or let them fucking belts go, bro? Don't hold those belts captivated. You're gonna fight for undisputed or let those belts go. Because we as fans, we want to see undisputed. Period, point blank. Man, I would like to thank all of y'all for coming in, checking me out. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the like button. Thank y'all very much. I definitely do appreciate it. Man, I just came on here for good 30, hot 30. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how I do it, man. I appreciate everyone once again. As y'all know how we do it. Be in Boxing News. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can follow me on IG, Be in Boxing News. Of course, y'all got my handle on YouTube, on Twitter, on all platforms. We Be in Boxing News. even my Gmail account, BeInBoxingNews@gmail. So, man, make sure you guys holler at me. Y'all know how we do it over here. Keep it real. I'm gonna try to keep it consistent by being on here. That's the only thing I lack at. But hey, man, I'm trying. You know, I'm a healthcare professional. So when they got a lot of bullshit going on out here, like these pandemics, I got to be there. You know what I'm saying? But this is my hobby. I love this shit. I love this boxing shit. Thank y'all for coming in and checking me out. Until next time, the Inbox News, and I'm out. Peace, and we out of here.